Just yesterday, I saw a picture of how in the Philippines they're having mass floods and everything is basically covered in water. Even though everything is covered in water, there was a bunch of people from Philippines who still went and worshipped on Sunday. They still went and worshiped God, glorified God, and went to church. And it just made me think, if that happened to me, would I have the resilient faith that they had? Would I have the love for God that they had? And I think we all need to question ourselves when we see things like that, not in a bad way, but to inspect and take inventory of where we're at in our relationship. Like I said, I don't think, faith is all about growth. Growth in our faith, growth in our relationship with Christ, growth as, sanctification, growing, become more holy every single day than we were the day before. And so I think we need to inspect our lives so that we know where we should be at. And so if we need to ask ourselves questions like, would I do that? If there was a flood going on, would I go and worship God at a church covered in water? Or, makes me think of this story about this church in a Muslim country. And one day the church got burnt down, and the missionary, the pastor of that church, everyone's trying to put it out. He just started worshiping God. Would I have that resilient faith that those people have? And if not, I need to move to a place where I can. I need to deepen my relationship. I need to pray, remember the promises that Christ has told me so that I can move in that direction. That's where I want to be at. That's where I want my relationship with Christ to be at. Let's develop a resilient faith. Thank you.